like a phoenix. You burst into fire, burn with thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, you guys. Here we are. We're going to check out some My Hero Academia today, guys. We're on Season 2, Episode 26. Time to pick some names. I don't even know what that's about. But let's recap last episode. So last episode, guys, we saw the ending. We saw Bakugo versus Todoroki. It was a very, very hyped up fight. I don't want to say disappointed. Disappointed is not the right word I'm looking for. I thought I was expecting a very high anticlimactic fight, and I feel like it was somewhat that, but it was very not as intense or whatnot as I thought it was going to be. Which, I mean, it was still a good fight. I liked it. It showed a lot of character development, which is why I really enjoyed the fight and how it developed, because it really showed Bakugo. I feel like Bakugo got a huge development in my eyes just in that fight. The fact that he was pushing Todoroki. He wanted so bad for Todoroki to give it 110% because he wanted to prove that he was the champion. He wanted to win a fight that was mano-a-mano, and it was your best versus my best, and he truly wanted to, I think, not just to prove to everybody, but to prove to himself. He wanted to prove himself right, that, hey, I really am what I believe I am to be. And I think he really wanted that so bad, and the fact that Todoroki basically refused to give 100% because he did not want to use his fire side because his dad was in his head and all this stuff like that, man. So it's frustrating for Bakugo, but I really loved that he really wanted that out of him. He didn't just go, oh, I won, whoopee, and me, look at me, and he didn't start parading around that he won. He was genuinely upset by the fact that he didn't get Todoroki's best shot, and I think that showed a lot about Bakugo as a character. So, we also saw, obviously, Ingenium, I think is what his name is, right? Ingenium or Indinium. Yeah, I think it's Ingenium, which is Ida's brother. His older brother was put in the hospital. He is still alive. I was thinking he was dead, but no, he is still alive. He's in the hospital. Ida just barely got there, and he's in rough shape. So we've got a villain to deal with, obviously, this villain, Stain. He is the one who put Ingenium there. So we've got more villains that are going to be a problem, and they are teaming up. I'm assuming he's teaming up with Shigaraki, and I don't remember what the purple mist guy's name is, but I'm assuming that he's teaming up with him because it looked like they were recruiting him to come over to the League of Villains, or that's what they're going by now. So we had a lot of action, guys. It was the end of the sports festival. We have moved on. Also, my last reaction, I did talk about how I wasn't sure what was next, whether it was the movie or if it was to continue season 2. When I look online for the order in which you should watch these, it does say finish season 2 and then watch the movie. So that is my plan for right now, unless I'm instructed otherwise. Just keep in mind, I'm usually a week and a half ahead versus what posts on YouTube. So I am going to continue on with season 2 before I move on to the movie. Unless somebody else is telling me in the comments hey, no, you got to go watch the movie, then I will do that. But that's my plan for right now, is I will do the movie after season 2 and go from there. So with all that being said, guys, we're going to go through a couple YouTube stuff real fast, guys. Again, if you haven't already, guys, drop a like on the video, comment down below. Let me know that you're watching with me, guys. Let me know what your favorite parts are. Let me know if there's stuff that I've missed, some insights that you saw. Maybe there was insights that I saw and you were like, hey, that's a good call out. All right, sorry, I had to put a cut in the edit right there. I'm not sure what happened, but my camera just randomly froze, so nothing was happening as far as my camera goes. But anyways, appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button, guys. We'd be happy to have you join us. We are going to be watching Solo Leveling coming up here. Solo Leveling comes out here in 2 days, I believe. 2 days from when I am actually recording this video. It comes out on the 4th. Today is the 2nd. So I do plan on putting Solo Leveling Season 2 on the channel. I'm not sure what the plan is entirely yet. I have a definitive idea kind of what I'm going to be doing. I just don't know in what order I'm going to do it, but I promise you, once I kind of figure it out, I will have that available and I will communicate that to everybody so that we're all on the same page with that. Right now, the plan is I'm going to try to watch it on Saturdays because I believe Saturdays is when Solo Leveling drops on Crunchyroll. So my plan is to watch it Saturdays and hopefully post it same day. If not Saturday, I'll post it Sunday or Monday. That's the part I haven't figured out yet. But I did decide that I probably will substitute the episode of Solo Leveling for one of the Bleach episodes. So we're only going to be having one episode of Bleach per week now. That will be on Fridays. So again, Bleach will only be Fridays. It used to be Monday, Friday. Now it's only going to be Friday, and we're going to continue to have My Hero Academia on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just like we were before. So just so everybody's on the same page, again, we'll have Solo Leveling once a week, Bleach once a week, and then My Hero Academia every Tuesday, Thursday. So, all right. With all that being said, guys, we can finally get into this episode. Let's go. This is, oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm on the wrong episode here. Here we go. I gotta turn it on full screen.
In the days after the sports festival ended, we recovered from our injuries, and then our normal classes started right back up again. Well, some things were different.
Hey, you. Excuse me. You're Midoriya from Class 1A.
I was about to say, do people recognize him outside of school now?
I rooted for you.
You were in the top 8, right? That's so impressive.
Yeah, I can tell you really want to be a pro one day. Keep trying for it, hero!
I will.
He's even got the picture of it in his mouth.
I feel like I'm barely awake.
I'm not gonna lie, this raining
Good morning,
sounds
Midoriya.
very calming. Is that Ida?
Whoa, Ida! You really
Sure
went all
is.
out with the rain gear.
Why on earth are you walking so slowly? We'll be late.
Late, but there's still 5 minutes until the first bell.
UA students should always arrive 10 minutes early, don't you think?
He seems like he's in high spirits, though. That's good, though.
So, Ida,
If it's about my brother, don't be concerned. I'm sorry if I made you worry. Everything will be fine. Morning.
Ribbit? Mr. Aizawa, you don't
All of
have
his bandages are gone.
anymore.
Ah,
That's good
Susaw,
news.
too.
The old lady went a little overboard in her treatment. Anyway, we have a big class today on Hero Informatics.
Oh no!
What is that?
Informatics? Please don't tell me it's a pop quiz!
Crap, I bet it's about hero laws. I'm so bad at stuff like that.
Time to pick your hero identities.
Ooh, we get to see their hero names now? Let's go.
This is related to the Pro Hero draft picks that I mentioned the last time we were in class together. Normally, students don't have to worry about the draft yet, not until their second or third year, actually, but your class is different. In fact, by extending offers to first years like you, pros are essentially investing in your potential. Any offers
kinda
can
like
be rescinded
college
if their
football
interest in
when
your
you
dies
recruit a
down
high
before
schooler.
graduation, though.
A lot of colleges will start recruiting kids even
So
back
what
in
you're
middle
saying
school
is we'll
stuff.
still have to prove ourselves after we've gotten recruited.
Correct.
Yeah,
Now,
because they can
here
rescind
are
their
the
offer at
totals
any
for those
point.
of you who got offers.
Todoroki. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's the opposite of how they placed in the festival. They probably weren't excited about working with the guy.
That's
who
'cause
had to be
people,
chained up
again-
at the end.
If I stand a pro, they're
Sorry, I'm trying not to talk over the show, but again, that it's like what Aizawa said. They're basically recruiting you based off your potential, not what you've done. What you've done matters, but it's not what the main thing that they're looking at. They're looking at your potential, especially for being so young because they're freshmen or first year classmen. They're going to recruit you based off what they think you can do or what they think you can be, not what you've done so far. Because you're so young, there's still so much more you can accomplish. But they're looking at your potential and the abilities that you have and what they think you could possibly become. And obviously, I mean, it's pretty clear, like when Todoroki's at full power, which is why Bakugo wanted to fight him at full power, because he wanted to prove something. This is part of that falling into place, because obviously now people are looking at it going, man, Bakugo won, but man, if Todoroki would have used his full power, I don't know if he would have won. Like there's that what if that's in the back of everybody's heads, because everybody saw what happened when Todoroki did use his full power, and he basically obliterated Midoriya back and won. So that's why people are that's basically what I'm seeing as to why, Todoroki would have more recruits than Bakugo, even though Bakugo won the championship.
just weak!
That's amazing. You must be proud.
These offers are probably because of my father.
People want us!
Which also that could be true too. It could be because of his
Midoriya,
father as well.
You got none.
He's got a big influence
I bet
over
everyone
some.
was really grothed out by the crazy way you were fighting.
Hold on, let me go back. Did he say Midoriya had none? Like I can understand that, like Midoriya not having any offers at all, mainly because of I think people see his quirk and they go, yeah, but how is he going to, like, what happens when he breaks his finger and his fingers? You know what I mean? Like, there's not a whole lot of like potential there, right? And potential's not even the right word, because there's potential there. If he, I just don't know that people understand what exactly his quirk is, and they just see like, okay, every time he uses his quirk, it hurts him to the point where he's basically almost immobilized. Like he hurts himself so much that it's like it's just, that's a lot of risk to put into somebody. You know what I mean? So I can understand that to an extent.
Doria, you got none. I bet everyone was really grothed out by the crazy way you were fighting.
Despite these results, you'll all be interning with pros. Got it? Even those of you who didn't get any offers.
Oh, so we're all interning?
Yes.
Oh.
Will likely be tempted.
Again, I know, I'm sorry guys. We're only like 8 minutes into this and I've already like paused a million times. I just wanted to say, guys, too, because I did get someone had commented and disliked one of my YouTube videos, which if you see something that you notice, like if you notice that I missed something or whatnot like that, I would please ask. I don't know why you need to dislike the YouTube video. You can also just comment or let me know, and then I will try to keep an eye on that in the future so that I do better. But anyways, somebody disliked my YouTube video because I had missed like an after credit scene or a post credit scene on the Bakugo story episode. So I did want you guys to know I did not record it because yes, in a way I missed it, but I also didn't. Like after I got done recording and I hit end, I saw how much time was left and I was like, oh, I better just run through this and make sure there's no post-credit scenes, which there was. So I did see the post-credit scenes. It just wasn't recorded. My reaction wasn't. But basically what I had happened was Uraraka had gone home and her parents were there waiting for her, which was awesome to see. Like they congratulated her, like, oh, we're going to celebrate because, you know, you did so good in the tournament, you know. And then same with Midoriya, his mom was basically telling him how worried she was about his quirk and how much damage it did and such like that. So I did see that post-credit scene. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that I did catch that. It just was not in my recording from the last episode.
What you picked today could be your code name for life.
I love how it
You
just
better be
zooms in.
careful, or you'll be stuck with something utterly indecent.
It's midnight!
Yeah, she's got a good point. Midnight is going to have final approval over your names. It's not my forte. A code name tells people exactly what you represent. Take All Might, for example.
All Might. My hero name. I need something that embodies the kind of hero I want to be one day.
My name is I Cannot Stop Twinkling. Mon ami, you can't
I
deny my
cannot
sparkle.
stop twinkling.
Come on!
It'll
She
be
gonna
better
deny
this
that.
way. Take out the I and shorten the cannot to can't.
It's stunning, mademoiselle.
She likes it?
Can't
Also, you're
stop
not really
twinkling.
French, are you? That's just an act.
That's such a
Let me
bad
go
name, dude.
next. My code name? Alien Queen. Hold on, like that horrible monster with the acidic blood? I don't think so.
I mean, that one's there.
That one wasn't okay.
Rainy season hero, Froppy. That's
Froppy?
delightful. It makes you sound approachable.
That's actually
What
unique.
a great example of a name everyone will love.
Froppy, Froppy, Froppy.
Froppy, Froppy, Froppy.
Normal one. I've got mine too. The
Red
sturdy
Riot? I
hero.
like that.
My name is Red Riot.
Red Riot.
That's the best one so far.
Interesting.
I love that one.
You're paying homage to the chivalrous hero Crimson Riot, yes?
That's right.
I liked it. That one's the best
Before I
name so
met
far.
All
I love
Might,
that
I had a
name.
couple of names picked out.
You want me to help you pick out your hero name?
Yeah, I can't decide which one I like most.
Let's see here. There's Mighty All Man and Mighty Boy. Oh, All Might Jr.,
All Might Jr.
Mighty Man, or Captain All Might.
Wait, isn't his name? Wait, what is it? What is the nickname they give him? Is it Midoriya? It's Midoriya, right? Isn't? he should just use that name. Because his first name is Izuku, right? Or is it... What is the nickname that Bakugo gave him? I cannot remember for the life of me what it is. Because is Midoriya the nickname or is that his last name? I cannot remember. It's Izuku Midoriya. But what is it that they call him? Deku. Deku, that's what it is. Midoriya. Yeah, Deku. I was going to say, I was like, doesn't he go by something? The only reason I remember that is because of, well, they talked about it earlier in the show. Bakugo kept calling him Deku. But from Fortnite, they had his ability in there and they called it Deku Smash. That's why I was like, that'd be a perfect name. That's what Bakugo nicknamed him. And that's what a couple people were calling him earlier in the show because they heard Bakugo call him that. I can't remember what it means, but why doesn't he? I feel like that'd be a good superhero name.
Now that I've been given his power and I'm training under him, I see just how far I still have to go. There's no way I can choose a name that riffs off of his yet.
The hearing hero. I'm Earphone Jack. Now that's a good one.
Earphone Jack?
Tentacle hero, Tentacle.
Oh, I like what you're doing with that. A nice portmanteau.
The taping hero, Cellophane.
That's on the nose. Good work.
Martial arts hero, Tailman.
No surprise with that one, I guess.
I'm the sweets hero, Sugar Man.
Perfect.
Some of these just seem so
Make
basic.
those looks work for you, girl.
Stun
Pinky?
gun hero. I am Charge Bolt. Electric, don't you think?
Makes
Okay,
no
I like that one.
tingle.
I like Charge Bolt.
Stealth hero. Invisible girl. That really suits you. Now, come on. Who's gonna step up next?
The everything hero. I'm creative.
Creative.
Creative?
Just your
I like
name?
that.
Is that it?
Jet Black hero, Tsukuyomi.
Oh, God of the
Tsukuyomi.
night.
I hear Tsukuyomi and I think about Naruto with the Tsukuyomi. He should have went with Darkwing Duck. I'm just saying. That's what I call him. I'm going to always call him that dude. He should have went with Darkwing Duck. He needs to go with Bubbles. He needs to go with Bubbles.
Juice. Very kitschy.
I don't care what it is. I'm
Yep,
calling him Bubbles.
all about it.
King Explosion Murder.
I'm gonna say that one's a little too violent.
King
what do you mean?
Explosion
Why don't you
Murder?
be Explosion Boy?
You shut up, weird hair!
This is the name I thought of. Uravity.
Gravity?
Just love
That's
that.
pretty cool. You combine what her ability is
To be
with
honest,
her name.
choosing names is going faster than I thought it would.
Tenya. I wasn't sure if I wanted to say anything yesterday. But I can't feel my legs. They're useless.
Oh, shoot.
No way!
Yeah, I think the hero Ingenium is finished. At least for me.
No. You still have so many people to help
Oh,
and
bro,
inspire,
is he going to
brother.
take his brother's name?
This can't be true.
First of all, bro, that sucks. That sucks, dude. He basically, it sounds like he lost his legs function, so he's disabled from the waist down, I'm guessing is what happened. I mean, I don't know. This is just what he's saying, that he can't feel his legs anymore. But I'm wondering if that's going to spark Ida to take that name and carry the legacy.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid it is. That's why I want you to take the name.
Yep.
You do that for me, Tenya.
No. I'm still...
You're using
Oh.
your real name too?
Come on, man. You should
Well,
have just took the
Midoriya,
name.
are you ready?
Oh, yes. This is it. It has to be.
Really, Midoriya?
I used to hate it, but then something changed. I guess someone taught me that it could have a different meaning, and that had a huge impact on how I felt. So now I really like it. You can call me Deku, but I'm not helpless anymore.
He's going to go with
From
Deku.
now on, Deku is the name of a hero! Deku. That has to be my code name.
Forgot what Deku means. I feel like they said it earlier.
Offers for the first years are still coming in. Looky here.
Who's that one for?
It's for Midoriya.
Really? Who's after him?
What?
you kidding me? Lord
What is it?
Explosion Murder!
That's basically the same thing.
Lord Explosion Murder. He should just go with his name, Bakugo.
Now that everyone's decided on their hero names, we can go back to talking about your upcoming internships. They'll last for 1 week. As for who you'll be working with, those of you who are on the board will choose from among your offers. Everyone else will have a different list.
Imagine that you were 13. You'd want to choose a place that focuses on rescuing people, not fighting villains. Understand?
Think carefully before you decide.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of cool that they put it in their hands and they let the students choose instead of the teachers assigning it.
Place where there's a lot of flooding.
Endeavor Hero Agency. There's no way dude is
So
going to pick his own
guys,
dad's thing.
Have you decided what pro agency you want to go for?
I am here in a bizarre position.
Yeah, what's that
In a
about?
bizarre
Why are you in
position.
such a hurry?
Hi, come with me a sec.
Sure, okay.
I'll get straight
Bathroom?
to the point. You've received an offer from a hero who'd like to take you on.
Wait, seriously? Who?
Yes, the hero's name is Gran Torino. He taught at this school back in my day, but only for 1 year. In fact, the man was my homeroom teacher.
So he knows how your quirk works too? But how?
Gran Torino was the sworn friend of my predecessor. He retired a long time ago, so I forget to count him among the people who know. Is this because I wrote about you in the letter I sent him? Or did he watch the festival and think that my teaching was inadequate? If he went so far as to use his old hero name when making the offer, it's scary, too scary. Damn it, Link, stop shaking!
Oh, Michael's seriously freaking out right now!
Oh, anyway, it is my duty to train you, but since you got an offer, you should work with him this week if that's what your heart says.
That's strange. He must have gotten better offers than this one.
What do you put?
A hero
Hosu.
agency in Hosu. Don't tell me.
What's in Hosu?
What? You cut an offer? Go Deku! That's awesome!
Yeah, thanks.
Oh man, did Ida go home without us?
After the sports festival, Ida's big brother was all over the news. It turns out he'd been attacked in Hosu City, Tokyo. The person
Hosu.
responsible had apparently already killed 17 heroes in the past, and hurt 23 so badly that they were beyond recovery.
He's trying to go out there for
He's a
revenge,
scourge on the
dude.
pro community. Ida didn't say anything else about what was going on with Ingenium. Later, I was surprised to hear that he'd taken an internship in Hosu City, the same place where his big brother had been left for dead. But I felt like I couldn't ask him anything about it, since he'd never come to me wanting to talk. That's just how things were between us as we approached the first day of our internships. Hey, if you ever want to talk or anything, just let us know. We're friends, right?
Yes.
In that moment, I should have tried harder to find out how he was feeling. In the days to come,
Yeah, you can tell
I would
he's
regret not
focused.
being there for him.
So something's gonna happen. Yeah, something is gonna happen with Ida. That was foreshadowing if I've ever seen foreshadowing before. So, all right. So we know coming up they're about to go to their internships. I wonder what Todoroki chose because he specifically, and they specifically in the anime made it a point that he noticed Endeavor's offer. My thing is would he accept Endeavor's offer? I'm trying to think about how if he were to accept that and like as a spite, but how would you make that a spite by accepting your father's offer? Or would you pick? I don't know if his dad has a rival company or a rival agency that he could do. Like, I wonder what would happen. No, All Might can't extend an offer, right? Because All Might doesn't have an agency. I wonder. I'm just curious to know what Todoroki ended up deciding to do. I wonder if, you know, it'd be crazy. What if Bakugo picked Endeavor's agency? That would be crazy. Because then you have the guy who beat your son, technically, picked your agency. I don't know. That'd be wild. It'd be wild if he even sent an offer to Bakugo. But also at the same time, you want the best agency, so you want the best heroes. Yeah, things are shaking up with that whole thing, and maybe I'm just making up my own drama with all that because I want to see a little bit of a little bit of drama. I want to see Todoroki spite his dad. That would be funny. So, but obviously, okay. So we know Ida. Something's going on with Ida. Something's going to happen with Ida because of the foreshadowing that they basically just told Midoriya said. You know, something about how he would regret later that he didn't try harder in that moment to talk to Ida or get Ida to open up to him. So I sure hope that Ida does not try to confront Stain by himself, because that is a disaster. If your brother Ingenium couldn't beat Stain and he's an actual pro hero and he's done the training to be a pro hero, the fact that Ida is, you know, as committed as he is, and he's fairly strong, but he's not on the level of Stain. And I've never even seen Stain fight. But the fact that he's got that reputation that he has and he beat Ingenium tells me that there's no shot Ida has to confront this guy. So I sure hope that is not what happens, because I would hate for Ida to get hurt or worse. You know what I mean? So I'm a little nervous for Ida. I'm excited for Midoriya because I think we get to kind of see him. Well, we got to see him embrace his new hero named Deku, which I can't remember what it means, but I remember it was supposed to be an insult to him from his Bakugo. It was a nickname he gave him when he was a kid or something like that, and he's really embraced that, and now it's officially his hero name. So I'm excited also to watch him go and learn from somebody who knows about the All for One power and the quirk, and just hopefully can like give him better guidance. Not better guidance, because All Might's done a really great job with Deku or Midoriya, and I think that. But getting someone's outside perspective, someone who's seen the quirk and seen how it works and whatnot like that, and can kind of give him a perspective that's different from All Might, I think is good for Midoriya to see. So I'm excited to see what happens with all this stuff, guys. Again, if you haven't already, guys, hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub button. Join us on the journey, guys. We're going to keep on rolling with My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, Bleach, man. We're happy to have y'all, and we will catch you guys in the next episode. Deuces. All right. Also, really quickly, there is an end credit scene to this episode. So I am watching this, and I have it recorded this time. I made sure. So we're gonna watch this end credit scene real fast too.
Wow, a hero even All Might is afraid of. Gran Torino. I've never heard of this guy before, but he must be incredible. Yep,
That's pretty insane, because Midoriya has a long list of heroes that he's studied before. Oh, dude.
Well, this is the right.
Pause, and go back. Isn't this the spot the League of Villains are staying at? Isn't this the spot that Shigaraki is at? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this is the spot that they had that flashback of that one guy who like saw Midoriya on TV or something like that, and he was like, it made it seem like he was like All Might's old like predecessor, the guy he got the One for All from. Am I tripping out? I don't even know, dude. I'm tripping out a little bit here. I sure hope this is not the League of Villains or Shigaraki's place that he's staying at, because I cannot remember if this is where Shigaraki's at or if this was that shot that they showed us when they showed that one guy who helped train All Might.
Well, this is the right address, but... Hello, I'm here from UA High. It's Izuku Midoriya. I'm really looking forward to... Holy whoa, he's dead!
I'm alive.
He's alive!
Okay.
Now the preview.
Alrighty. So we now know this is the old guy. That's the guy that we saw from the original like start of season 2 or something like that, when he was talking about All Might, or he saw All Might or Midoriya on here. So okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I'm a lot more at ease now, knowing that I gotta wait a minute to watch this next episode. So I feel a lot more comfortable now. Okay, that's funny, man. I'm alive. I can tell this guy's gonna be fun, dude. He is gonna be one of the fun guys. So, all right, now we got that post-credit scene. We got it recorded this time, guys. So look at that. We're only getting better, and you don't have to dislike the video for me to learn. All you gotta do is let me know in the comments down below, man. All right, appreciate y'all, man. Now we will see you guys in the next episode. Deuces.